Okay, so this is Tasty Fools, and I'm going to be bringing to you a PvP match in the new MMO that came out. It's an open beta, and the MMO is Neverwinter. So this is going to be a look into PvP and how that whole system works. You're going to be able to see how I'm playing, my thoughts on the game I'll give to you as I'm playing, and this will give you an idea if Neverwinter is the game for you if you want PvP in your MMO. So right now I'm playing a Great Weapon Fighter. A Great Weapon Fighter is more of supposed to be a tanky melee class. You're not going to be doing as much single target damage as a rogue, but you're going to be a lot more durable. So let's see. This guy's kind of all alone. I don't know why, but now this is at level 16, so I'm not, this isn't a super high level game. I'm actually getting focused by their team. So in this game, you'll notice that attacks, especially area of effect attacks, actually register, so you'll see where an area of effect attack is going to land before it lands. And now I'm being attacked by someone on a ledge. I don't know. See, you can see around me, so anyone on my team knows not to get close to me when I have this spell on me. This person is actually wrecking. I need to get up there. How do I get up there? So that's also in PvE. I'm probably going to die right here. But you'll notice that in PvE as well as PvP, so area effect attacks and stuff like that will register, so you'll be able to dodge and get out of the way. Could be a little broken and hard to land those attacks in more skillful PvP, but for right now it's a pretty good system. It feels alright. And so yeah, we executed that person. They're gone. I need more heals. And we're just protecting these points, and that's pretty much PvP. You can see up in the right there's a meter, blue being us, I'm assuming, and red being the opponents. Now I'm being locked. See, rogues do insane DPS, as you can see. And I can't revive or call for help because you can be revived by a teammate, but I got executed. So let's see what we can do here. See if I can take this rogue down. I am kind of all alone. Maybe I should run. Use my daily power. Oh, I want that guy. So the Great Weapon Fighter does have a gap closer, which is pretty good for PvP, but so let me talk about the overall system for this game. When you attack, whether it's a melee attack or a ranged attack, you are rooted in place. So you're gonna feel you have to commit to your attacks. You can't just throw out spells and throw out ranged attacks or just jump around and bounce around. You can cancel out of an attack animation or a skill by pressing shift in a direction. That'll either make you roll, or in the case of a Great Weapon Fighter, you will sprint. But it makes your attacks, you have to choose them wisely. Also, it makes the combat feel beefier. I mean, in an interview from the developers, they want your attacks to feel like they're actually being generated from the legs, so that when you swing your blade, you're rooted in place. You're putting, your character's putting their whole body into it. Unlike in a World of Warcraft, where you can run around and side strafe while attacking. I mean, when you swing a heavy sword, you can't just glide around while you do it. It takes a lot of force and energy being generated from the legs to swing that sword. This is in real life. So it makes sense that in a, in a video game it should be the same. You can't, run sideways and swing with that much accuracy. So the combat in this game I love. It feels much more action oriented. Feels like I'm playing an action MMO or just an action RPG. But it's an MMO. See if we can daily this guy. Let's talk about some classes. So your devoted clerics will be your healing class, but in this game they can actually, if spec'd right, do very good DPS. When the game first came out, they were doing better DPS than the control wizards. Your control wizard is going to be your DPS, but they're also going to perform, crowd control, slows, stuns, locks, things of that nature. Your great weapon fighter is going to be that beefy, tanky damage, maybe more sustained damage, maybe not so much burst, a lot of area effect stuff. Your trickster rogue is going to be your very high DPS single target class. After that, you have the Guardian Fighter. The Guardian Fighter it's exactly what it sounds like. You're mostly being defensive, protecting your allies, buffing your allies, things like that. Other than that, I'm pretty sure that's all the classes. There is an unreleased class. When you look at the classes that are available, it says to be announced or coming soon. That is definitely going to be a ranger or a ranger class. A probably wielding swords, arrows, bows and arrows, like a physical range class, as opposed to the devoted cleric and the control wizard, which is a magical ranged class. That should be very interesting to see. I wanted to play a ranger, and I just picked the Guardian Fighter. You can only have 2 character slots, so I'm definitely saving one for that ranger, or I'll just delete whatever character I do choose to make. I'll probably die here on second thought. He will probably, nope, control wizard. I'm getting beamed. Call for help. Yes, please revive me, or I get my head stomped in. As you can see on the right, we are winning 669 to 325. I believe that's just how long you control maybe this center stone hub. You want to, League of Legends terms, a tower. Lots of CC in this game. Lots of CC. Execute. Now, Guardian Fighter, I'm probably not going to want to focus this Guardian Fighter. Yeah, it seems pretty tanky. Get to this control wizard. And as you can see, maybe it's just because we're low level and we don't have a lot of skills and whatnot, but people are not getting bursted down. I remember from my World of Warcraft games, I would play and just get absolutely annihilated every time I stepped into PvP. But then again, this is very low level. I'm level 19. Guardian Fighter does have that jump, so that's very useful. I'm getting CC'd like crazy. Where are my allies? I guess I'll just run back to them. Now, as you can see there in the middle of my screen, there is an orange geometric shape. I forget. When that fills, I can use my daily, which is a very strong attack. If you played the tabletop game, you'll know that a daily can only be used once per day, like the name says, and it's a very powerful attack. that doesn't make much sense in an MMO context, because an ability that you only use once per day, that's just bad. That's just a bad game setup. These are, yeah, I'm alone. Sorry folks, I do have a cold, so bear with me if my voice sounds a little different. And we're dead. Can we call for help? No, we cannot. So this game's almost over. We have about 100 left. We have control of the tower. I believe this game is in the bag. Our opponents only have 471 to our 910. Well, there seems to be another tower right up here. Okay, so there are multiple towers. We have our, I guess we have our own, and then there is one in the middle. Let's see if I can catch this person. No. Used an ability that picked me up in the air, binded my abilities. Oh, that's what's going on. There's a health pop. There's a health potion right here. Now, I probably cannot 1v1. This is where that... Okay, so in the beginning of the game, there was a very annoying ledge camper. Cut this person off. If I need to, I'll just jump down. I am doing no damage to this person, though. Absolutely no damage. Oh, that's the game. So yeah, this was a look into Neverwinter PvP. As you can see, I got glory points, I got experience points. I don't know if this is a very good way to level up a character, but this was an enjoyable experience. You should check it out. This is Neverwinter. It's a free-to-play game, just came out in open beta. It's been Tasty Fools. Hope you enjoyed.